police say the two suspects walked right out of Walmart, past the employees, past the metal detectors, past the registers.
Okay, back here live, we're getting a picture right now of this person of interest. Again, this is what he looks like. Roy Aaron Whedon is his name. If the wind can stop moving, we can get this straight here. Police said this was very scary. The two suspects walked up to the victims. They were playing basketball, and the police say those suspects made the victims get down on the ground like this. I think you guys robbed the Waffle House just a couple minutes ago. They found a cash register.
I didn't do it, I swear. We just picked a guy up and that was it.
So you picked the guy up with the register?
He had a coat or something covering it, so.
Things are just getting started out here. I was talking to the DJ D'Angelo. He's gonna let me do a little scratching real quick. Show you guys my DJ skills. Right here? Let's do it. Hey, so we're just getting started. Come on down and have fun with us. Everything's gonna start here inside the BOK Center. Snow probably played a factor in this truck flipping over after doing its job, but you can see it's over on the side. It doesn't look like there was any sand or salt in there. Can you guys tell us how the driver's doing? The driver okay? The driver who was in this truck, we're told just now, is okay. And again, is everyone ready for a great school year? Straight A students, straight A's and B's? Exactly. a little less yays there, but we're gonna have some great students here in Bixby. There's a lot going on out here. If we look up, this is PSO working on the electrical lines. And then we look down over here. The police are looking for 4 suspects. So take a look back here behind us. I want to walk up closer to show you the ATM that they broke apart. Now, these are the instructions here. They were kind of confusing for some polling workers. And the thing was, Tulsa City voters are supposed to get 2 ballots. The Democrats are supposed to get a pink ballot. Libertarians are supposed to get an ivory ballot. And then Republicans are supposed to get a yellow ballot. And then they are also all supposed to get a white ballot. Look at that smile there. CJ also got a huge job to do. And it had to do with this truck here. Find out on Fox 23 News tonight what that job was. You don't want to miss it. It's a great story. First look up. There's no roof inside this. I'm standing inside the master bedroom here. You can see that just the damaged wood, plywood everywhere. This is actually from the ceiling, which fell down here. All of their stuff ruined. We're going to walk through this apartment and show you the rest of it. Troopers say that Bouvier was sitting in the passenger side, handcuffed in the trooper's cruiser. The trooper went to his truck, and then they say that's when Bouvier decided to, even though he was in handcuffs, climb over to the driver's side of the car.
Fox 23's J.J. Burton was the only reporter on the scene near 21st and Sheridan, reporting live for us with what led to that raid, J.J.
Yeah, this was part of a several-month-long investigation, a large-scale drug trafficking investigation, which led them here to Rio early this morning. The place was closed, so they had to break the door to get in. Jake Orrick's mother's been posting on Facebook ever since this happened. She says her 15-year-old son was a good kid, and he was on his way to work when this all went down. She says that he would never rob anyone. And that's what investigators with the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office are trying to figure out right now.
We start with Fox 23's J.J. Burton. He was the first reporter in Onapa near Highway 69 and is live where this all ended.
Shay, I want to let you know this scene is clearing up right now, and a few moments ago, the car that the suspect was driving, they just towed that out of here. Yeah, they're looking for a guy named Roy Aaron Whedon, and you probably saw me looking off at the investigators who are right here a minute ago. They were just telling me his nickname is Bob and Billy. That's what he goes by. Again, Roy Aaron Whedon. He was seen running from the back of the building here. They gave up their day to walk door to door.
So we're going to go to Richmond, 36th Street.
The heat to make this day easier for the folks who've had a long week.
It was nice of them to come pick up all the debris out of the backyards and stuff.
Carl Neat was home, and he was up and watched the EF2 tornado move through his neighborhood Sunday morning.
And let me tell you, it was a miracle that we only got what we did.
Carl, like many of his neighbors, spent the last 4 days trying to get things back to normal. He says it was a huge relief when he opened his door and saw these men and women in their bright orange shirts with huge smiles on their faces.
Got hit by a tornado, so I want them in your group.
Nick Eglinton is the assistant manager at the 41st and Sheridan Home Depot. He told me the company does this every time there's a natural disaster.
I pride myself. It's one of our values, doing for others and really taking care of your community.
Eglinton was part of the relief team in Moore and Joplin.
It's really a touch of reality when you go into those neighborhoods that have been devastated.
The damage from Sunday's tornado destroyed several businesses on 41st Street, damaged multiple homes in Midtown, and sent more than 20 people to the hospital with serious injuries.
You just can't stop Mother Nature.
You take a look at this damage, and you can just tell it's going to take a long time to get Midtown back to normal. But people in the community say it's going to happen thanks to volunteers like the people from Home Depot today. Reporting in Midtown, covering news that matters, J.J. Burton, Fox 23 News.
This 40-page affidavit says inside of it that Cody McClendon had an inmate on the inside, and then he had 6 others on the outside on the streets helping him run his business. It also says that McClendon used a cell phone to talk, text, and Facebook message deals. A major drug bust right here inside the Oklahoma State Pen.
That's unbelievable.
The U.S. Attorney's Office say this man, Cody McClendon, was the ringleader. Investigators say McClendon, a known gang member, and 7 others distributed more than 500 grams of a meth-like substance throughout the state, including right in Tulsa. This was happening between June 2015 right up until Monday, the day the DEA, the OBN, and the Tahlequah Police Department busted them.
That something like that could happen in a supposedly secure, prison.
Investigators say he used a cell phone. And in these papers, some of the text messages he sent to some of his workers. According to investigators, McClendon was making transactions for $4,000 and $6,000 at a time.
It's crazy to know that it can be going on right under your nose.
Kayla Parker, her son, and her boyfriend live just 1 block away from the prison.
I'm sitting out here struggling at the same time with my family, but it is pretty stunning that a criminal can be making more money than me and my family that are trying our best.
If found guilty, McClendon could be spending a lot more time behind bars, and the 7 others are looking at 10 years and a possible fine for $10 million.
The DOC started the investigation after they got a tip last year. Now, they say this sheds a light on a bigger issue here, and that's contraband inside the prison. They say last year they confiscated 7,000 phones. Reporting live tonight, covering news that matters, J.J. Burton, Fox 23 News.
The crowd, the band, and the big trucks, and everything else, all for this big, bold, and brave 4-year-old.
Thank you for coming.
Walmart, Broken Arrow City officials, BA Police, Fire, and Highway Patrol all came together to give CJ Odom a special send-off.
Overwhelmed. I mean, it's absolutely amazing what they've done.
CJ has to have heart surgery next month. The last of many surgeries he's had to have since he was born. His heart is backward, and he only has 1 chamber, making it difficult for him to breathe.
It's a very invasive surgery, as you can imagine.
But Troy Odom, CJ's dad, says with all of these people and God behind him, no doubt that this big guy will pull through. This wasn't just a big pep rally. CJ also got some pretty awesome gifts.
Trains and trucks.
And this cool shirt for his new job.
Awesome! Look at that!
CJ's going to be helping drive this semi.
I am very excited. I think he is too.
We were the only station in the truck with CJ as he helped drive over to the Walmart near Elm Place and the Creek Turnpike. And once we got here, CJ got more gifts. And the mayor honored CJ as the driver of the day. And most importantly, everyone prayed over CJ that he's able to make it to Houston on September 15th for his surgery. Hurricane Harvey has them a little concerned.
For the most part, they've had, with the facility fully operational, it's been hard getting people in and out from what I've seen, but otherwise they're doing surgeries, they're still continuing operations, and I'm I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to continue to go down there for September 15th. I think we're more worried about where we're going to stay.
And take one more look at this smile right there. Now, CJ's family says the best thing that you can do for them is to pray that this champ makes it through his surgery. Reporting in Broken Arrow, covering news that matters, JJ Burton, Fox 23 News.